Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Heart of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9. And of course, we're playing in Italy this series. And I hope this will be an exciting episode. Let's see. Well, one thing I wanted to bring up and mention. Nick used to be Archie Bunker. So a good friend said that he watches the entirety, because I know I was talking a few episodes ago about how people watch. He watches all the entirety of the episodes, and I don't know if every series, but at least of this series, I know. But he watches it on speed 1.5 or 2, and so I hadn't listened to any of that before, so I put it on there. Man, you can still understand me, but it's going awfully fast, so that's an idea. I thought that was interesting and funny. But definitely the watching the speed of the gameplay and knowing what was going on, that was just fine. I didn't mind that at all. Okay, so they're moving in there. These guys who are beat up the most, we're going to send them up here to block their advance. And I've just shifted a bunch of air power up here. Okay, we got these guys. Okay. Air intercept. Soviet air. Well, let's bombard this city. Ground attack. Let's go after anything that floats. You also go after things that float. Okay, that's good. And up here, I need more supplies, but I want a ground attack there. And let's ground attack here. And let's intercept some things that's flying. Good, we've cut off them either from overrun them so they're no longer retreating. Okay, these guys here. You come up here, you're going to take too long to get around. Just keep getting interrupted. Okay, engineering training. Okay, allows us to upgrade some mixed support units. And we're going to stop additional. I shifted more over to leadership because we're just still not doing that great on officers. Still over 100, which is good, but 110 is better, and I like a cushion. Big cushion. Divisional HQs. Okay. Well, just because we're over, we're going to stop that. Not that I think it's a bad idea, especially that delay between attacks is great. Reducing that is. And tactical withdrawal and breakthrough improved is good. Yeah, get there, will you already? Yeah, they're not that fast. Okay. Now for some good Street fighting. Oh, let's get you you. Alright, give me command. You as well. You support the attack, just because we don't need to abandon. Well, actually, you know, let's change that. Everybody goes forward. We'll just move some more units. Why are you having such a bad time? Got some armor with you. Good. So we basically won here on the Crimea. We're gonna let them sort of finish that off, and you can go back to Sebastopol, and we're gonna move you by ship. Counterattack now. You guys jump into that as well. A lot of Soviet armored forces down here, which is both good and bad. Bad for us in that we're facing a lot of Soviet armored forces. Good in that the Germans are not facing lots of Soviet armored forces. Yeah, you will, and then take that. And you come up to there. Okay, that will flank out the Soviets. Yeah, they're beat up, but they're still there. So if you're attacking, attack you. Actually, you know, let's wait. Wait till you sort of exhaust yourself. Okay, so we've lost that. Couldn't get across the straits. We can put you on board boats, and you on board boats, go over to here. The artillery unit command and control, great. Okay, now we're going to go back to that divisional. I know we're pushing ahead a little bit, but we've won here. Okay, good. Okay, we're pushing deep into there, pushing them out, making them go around to get to their real front here. Then, yeah, I was doing okay with, I guess. Oh, good, you guys are made it over there. You ground attack there. You also ground attack here. You rest up still. Okay, that's good. Okay, well, I don't know how much resources we want to take from the Germans. let's cross the river up here. Maybe they'll do some good moves. And that. Artillery flexibility, ooh, that would be nice. We're gonna go with that. And oh, radar for capital ships. That we're gonna shift here to here, which will help us defeat other units. I've moved some submarines into this here, and I'm sinking some convoys now. You can see. Don't know how many convoys the Soviets have, but trying to starve this out as well as just sink their convoys. Also move my submarines here a little bit more to the west. Hopefully sink the supplies going to Malta. Deny stuff to the British. And let's come down here. How are we doing? Okay. As soon as those guys get here, we're going to see about an attack on Dar es Salaam. Okay, well, now that we have... How long until you're ready? 25 hours. You're alright, but we're getting reinforcements coming fairly soon. These guys are coming down here. Taking them a while, of course. This is important. Why? Well, we have a lot of resources. If nothing else, we want to deny them to the Allies. They support the attack, and these guys support the attack. Fast troops over there, I think. Almost into there. You guys are doing just fair, alright. Live with it. Well, refining advance, great, that will help out. Okay, now, I'll presume steel production as well. It's going to be there. Okay, and steel production. And mountain unit training. Well, we're definitely fighting a lot of mountain units in mountains. So, 42. We're going to let that go. may not be the smartest move, but we're going to let that go in. Light armor design. I think that will be grayed out. Yes, that will be helpful. Okay, now what we're going to do is start coming over here, which will reduce building costs for a lot of these things. Once I get that done. You're in the best shape. Your HP is way over there. Come down here. You support the attack. No, support, I said. Oh good, these guys are finally... Well, you guys stop attacking, and you guys stop attacking. We'll see what they do now. Track units. You come over here, pick up these guys. Well, I see very much that the Allies are helping Germany out, which is great. Just afraid if I take too much of the territory up in here, they won't advance. Meaning if I cut them off, they won't advance in through there. So we're going to come back down here. Maybe see about taking the Black Sea coast. But that should really sort of prompt some offensive action by them. These guys are coming up there. Hold the Dnieper line there. Not exactly sure why these guys are doing so bad versus the Soviets. The jungle I sort of understand. But we probably should stop that. The swamp, that is. They're counterattacking. Since we stopped this while we are well. Organized. We'll do okay. Yes. And pilot training. Okay, good. That's good. Well, we have lots of attack bombers, light, mediums, and so they're fairly well up. Fighter organization would be a little better, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Which we're facing a lot of, well, potentially a lot of Soviet fighters. Oh good, they've advanced forward now. Yeah, they're trying to cut into us here, but come on. Okay, so they're retreating. Glad they showed up. You guys move in. You guys come up to there. Have an active defense. defense, maybe. Support that attack. Great Patriotic War, okay. And we're saving. Coal to oil conversion, good, another industrial level complete, and well, we'll build, I don't know that we're going to build steam anymore, but might as well get these going. Now, what do we now have? Bomber and a fighter. Now, I canceled a bunch of convoys that were bringing me little or nothing way out in the Pacific. We've got some more transports, but still, those are useful. Get to some of these eventually. Okay, right now we're going to stop that attack while we still have organization left. Yes, major defeat. And we're just going to defend here. We are bringing in supplies, I do believe. Let's check and make sure. Yes, good. This we can simply defend by moving ships in and around the province. Let's go up to Mariupol. I don't so much mind taking the coast away from my allies. Industrial zone is ready. Good. Has annexed Iran. Okay, sort of figured that was coming. Local territory. Another major defeat. Where did we go? Oh, here. Well, you hold the line here. You stop. And you withdraw to here. We don't want you cut off. And you stop attacking. No. Okay, yeah, recruiting time reduced, territorial pride, money, we're doing fine for money. Parliamentary or national revolt risk. That'd be good. Medium armament designs. That'll be grayed out, yes. Once I think this hits, then we'll be able to. Oh well, we also need more planes too. Well, let's do some of these mixed support upgrades. They'll go fast. any of our naval operations to be supported with naval air. Okay, well, you follow along behind. So we'll leave you up to here. Single engine aircraft armament, good. And that's grayed out, but it allows us to increase that, but we're pushing too far ahead maybe. What other 41 technologies? Gun turrets. Yeah, that'll help keep a bunch of our air types alive a little better. They're exhausting themselves attacking us to us, along with our counterattacking them. Okay, we've won in Stanleyville, great. How are we doing down here? What is this? Elizabethville, that's right. I have a hard time trying to keep all of them straight. All of the bills. And you support them as well. I know our exchange isn't terribly favorable, but I'm just hoping to overwhelm them. Okay, the armor's here, so let's go for this. Are we already in? You support that. Build an oil refinery. Save our money. We have enough. No, we don't need that right now. Okay, well. Should bring down, we get a little bit of air power here that may be better used on the eastern front, but let's bring it down here. I'm sort of hesitating to move even more troops. We're going to move these guys in, but more than these guys. Just because I don't want to overstrain the supply levels here. These guys are gonna just got defeated here. Oh no, they're still fighting these guys. But you can see that they're not necessarily very well off from being attacked again. How is our sea blockade going? Well, we sent one convoy here. I don't know how many convoys they have left to send out. Oh good, we've taken Mario. Look at all this armor here. Wow. Okay, so we lost here. That was sort of expected. So this is not. We're pissed that we're losing this. Well, you know what we're going to do here is going to move you move to there. Oh, we're gonna move. Oh, okay, you're still bringing them over. Reinforcements are coming. Major defeat. Where was that? Down here. Okay. So we lost our counterattack. So you just retreat out. Another major defeat. We're having lots of major defeats here. I didn't think we'd be facing that. That is troublesome. Very troublesome indeed. Oh boy. Well, we got more divisions here, some of them in good shape. You're going to come just out to there. That way if anybody needs to retreat, they'll hopefully retreat just onto my ships. Well, let's drive up to here. You move up along here. And you continue up to there. Okay, that's doing better. That ain't. Mass assault advance. That was good. Instead of doing more, we're going to lower this because we're still going down and down and down. Yeah, I know. That may be an overreaction, but I don't think so. I really want to be building up and not slowly going down on leadership. That'll affect all kinds of things. Okay. Well, just to sort of give you my current assessment, I'm doing worse than I thought I would do for these units versus the Soviets. Obviously, this is, you know, my fault here, getting this unit trapped, but I'm just talking about having such problems attacking or defending. Yeah, I know I'm playing the Italians, but I've been trying to keep a lot of the techs up. This we can hold here just simply by moving ships around, patrolling that they won't ever get across the straits. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I say I don't think I'm gonna have a problem holding here. I'm really sort of sick about that. But my goal was never to, take Moscow as Italy. Just it never was. I want Germany to take Moscow, absolutely. Want them to keep pushing. Want them to take that. Now I did sort of kind of think maybe I would take, Greater Crimea, or not Caucasus, Greater Caucasus, and up here this whole region. But it right now it doesn't look so. Now the question is, had I waited, would it have been better? Maybe, very much maybe. But you see, a lot of forces are up in here that are sort of like, Oh, we're heading up to deal with the Germans. Oh, we need them down here. Oh, we need to go back to the Germans. Oh, we need them down here or over here or wherever. So, for my success, yes, it would have been better to wait because I think they would have moved a lot more units. And they're still trying, if you've noticed, still trying to move a lot of units out and away. Though they also want to attack this stuff. Yeah, especially with that. Thought that would be doing better. Okay, you just try to hold out. You just try to hold out. But that's an expensive damn unit with a battle commander. So yeah. Now I forget who one of you posted. Why am I bothering wasting my time with Africa? I should be better concentrating my forces up here. Yes and no. Yes, that if I had more units here, I very well could be doing better, but I don't know how much better. Sure, if I had a few more infantry units in here, they wouldn't have taken this province. This guy wouldn't have been delayed and cut off, and yes, absolutely. But we're seeing enough big stacks that are just unable to push against anything and are barely holding their own and defending against things. I don't really think that that's the main goal for us. We've got to get this order here stabilized now. Okay, well, come down to here, hold that. Well, actually, why not just come into there? And you come down into here. I'll stabilize it that way. Opening up a front with the British. Some of these other secondary fronts where Italy can do the most good. That's sort of what I'm trying to do here by pushing against here, and let's see, we now have, I think they're going to maybe win there. Let's see if we can bomb out here. Nope, not far enough. This is sort of where we have the chance of really changing things, and I think that matters. So that's sort of what we're doing with that. So that's sort of the current assessment. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for liking the videos, of course. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Love to see you around more often. And of course, please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.